irrigation management in vineyards is a problem. If you, like me, like to drink a bold red wine, like here, you need to have a vineyard that's slightly water-stressed. If you overwater your vineyard, it's like pouring water in your glass of red wine. And who would want that? So let's avoid overwatered, vigorous vineyards and go for a glass of bold red wine. Currently, to measure your water status in your field, we will send out somebody to go to the vineyard and take a bag like this. You put it around a leaf that's still attached to the vine. You'll go around, do about 10 or 12, come back in about an hour, take one, fold it up, put it in a pressure bomb. A pressure bomb is a heavy little case. It relies on pressurized nitrogen tank that you carry with you in the field. You watch a water drop come out, and the pressure we apply in that chamber is equal to the amount of pressure the plant has to apply to move the water around in the plant. This number is something growers can work with and they understand. But it's only one measurement at a time, and it takes a lot of time for one person. So it's expensive, inefficient, and non-continuous. So we thought we could do better. And like my Fitbit here measures my heart rate continuously with infrared technology, we can measure continuously the plant water status with infrared technology. This is a sensor we have placed in the Coonawarra. It's been out there for 2 seasons collecting data on vines. Here in the close-up you can see that the infrared sensor are pointing down towards the canopy. Our new model is a little bit more slick. We don't have it out in the field yet, but it has the sensors connected right to the box, saving a bit of money and cables. In this graph you can see that we can actually measure the difference between a well-watered wine here in red and the water status of a water-stressed wine. We calculate with the help of the data we collect something we call the crop water index. And the higher the crop water index, the less stressed your wine. The more likely you get watery red wine. Also, water is used a lot in agriculture. 9.2 million megaliters alone, just for agriculture. Viticulture only really accounts for 500,000 megaliters a year. But that's still a lot of water. We know we can save up to 30% of water without sacrificing yield or quality. If you assume a 10% uptake by the industry, that sums up about 15,000 megaliters of water a year, or $3 million in savings. If we're assuming a $200 megaliter price, which is pretty cheap because right now we have a lot of water. But it's also the same amount as 6% of the Australian population use a year. So not such a small drop of water after all. This invention came out of the University of Adelaide. In my husband's lab, Vinay has a PhD in viticulture from the Cornell University and also an undergraduate degree in computer engineering. Makes him a specialist in both cases. I also have a PhD from Cornell University in horticulture, so the plant side of things I understand quite well. Tony is our newest member. He has 40 years of experience in tech development and telecommunications, and with his help and Fleet, we will take this to the next level. Fleet is one of our cooperators, as well as some of the people who have given us money, who we want to say thank you for, which is Tech NSA, as well as the South Australian Government, Innovice, of course, and the Southeast MRN Board, as well as Treasury Wine Estates, who have previously stated that they believe our technology will help them improve the irrigation management to produce better quality grapes and better wines. And with this strong support, wine is only the beginning. We can roll this out to any high-value horticulture crop, such as citrus or almonds, things that use a lot of water and people use a lot of. But if you, just like me, don't like to water your yard, we can probably help you with that in the future as well. Currently, we're at the journey where we're looking for people helping us to manufacture more of those. And if you're interested in working on a little bit of software development or hardware development, feel free to come talk to us afterwards. Thank you.